Think your favorite SUV is a safe bet? Think again. Some of the most popular models are hiding serious issues. Consumer Reports just dropped the shocking results. One SUV is rated highest for owner satisfaction, but dead last in reliability. Before you make a choice you'll regret, watch this video. It might just save your wallet and your sanity. Number 6. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Consumer Reports suggest skipping the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It has the worst predicted reliability in its class, just 22 out of 100. That's no surprise since many 2024 owners reported major problems and serious frustration in surveys. The most alarming reports involve complete drive system failures. Multiple owners have experienced sudden loss of power while driving, including terrifying instances of throttle and brake control disappearing without warning. Even basic features like the start-stop system and paddle shifters are proving problematic, with brand new vehicles displaying multiple warning lights for no apparent reason. Steering and suspension components, including shocks, struts, and ball joints, are wearing prematurely, leading to poor handling and unsettling noises. Consequently, the cabin suffers from persistent squeaks, rattles, and even water leaks in some cases. Tech features are usually a big selling point for new SUVs, but they're another area where Grand Cherokee falls short. The infotainment system regularly freezes or goes blank, and phone pairing drops from time to time. These aren't just annoyances. They're safety concerns that shouldn't exist in a vehicle that starts at $38,500 and goes up to $65,050 depending on the trim and options. To make matters worse, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee has 10 NHTSA recalls, covering problems like rear-view camera failure, engine and cooling system defects, and airbag malfunctions. Also, at the start of 2024, Chrysler had to recall over 338,000 Jeep vehicles due to the risk of sudden loss of vehicle control, affecting certain Grand Cherokees produced between December 2020 and May 2023. Moreover, in December 2024, hundreds of 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees were recalled again for increased fire risks and faulty airbag deployment. These recalls suggest systemic design or manufacturing flaws that might not be fixed in the 2025 model year Cherokee. Moving on. While plug-in hybrids are more popular than ever, not every model lives up to the hype, particularly one mid-size 3-row SUV you'll want to avoid. Number 5. Mazda CX90 plug-in hybrid. You'd think a brand new Mazda with cutting-edge hybrid tech would be a slam dunk, right? Well, Consumer Reports do not recommend the 2024 CX90 plug-in hybrid. You see, owner reports and expert reviews reveal a vehicle struggling with fundamental issues that undermine its potential. Let's start with the infotainment system. Owners say it freezes more often than a winter morning in Alaska. Bluetooth connections drop like bad calls in a tunnel. Annoying? Absolutely. While these electronic issues are concerning, they pale in comparison to the more serious mechanical shortcomings. The real deal breaker? The transmission. Owners say switching between electric and gas power is anything but smooth. At low speeds, it jerks and stutters like it's undecided about what to do next. Even Motor Trend called it out, saying, "The transmission tends to shudder after a full stop. It doesn't happen constantly, but when it does, it's jarring enough to ruin the driving experience." Climate control system failures present another headache, with some owners reporting the air conditioning inexplicably blowing hot air. More concerning are reports of unusual groaning noises from the front end and leaks related to the hybrid system. Moreover, the stiff ride quality, combined with inconsistent steering feedback and overzealous lane keep assist, creates a fatiguing driving dynamic that falls short of Mazda's typically polished driving experiences. For a vehicle starting at $51,500, these compromises are difficult to justify. Now, if a small SUV is on your 2025 shopping list, be careful. Consumer Reports has flagged one you'll definitely want to avoid. Number 4. Ford Escape Hybrid. Consumer Reports gave it a dismal 21 out of 100 for predicted reliability, putting it at the bottom of its class. And after hearing owner complaints, it's easy to see why. Let's start with the biggest offender, Ford's notorious CVT transmission. Owners report rough shifting, slipping gears, and even total failures. Basically, a recipe for frustration and expensive repairs. Electrical problems are just as bad. The 12-volt battery, which powers everything from your radio to your headlights, dies way too fast, especially in 2020 to 2021 models. The result? Random system shutdowns, warning lights flashing for no reason, and interior lights that just give up. Some owners needed full battery replacements or software updates just to keep their cars running. And if you thought the engine would be the reliable part, think again. Oil leaks, exhaust leaks, and even complete engine failures have been reported. Water leaks around the hatch seal have led to soaked interiors and even hybrid battery damage, aka thousands in repairs for something that shouldn't happen in a modern SUV. Also, in 2024, Ford recalled 20,484 Escape hybrids over battery defects that could cause fires or total failure. Now, CarEdge estimates that a Ford Escape will cost about $9,450 for maintenance and repairs during its first 10 years of service, which is $1,250 more than industry average. More alarmingly, there is a 27.48% chance you'll need a major repair in that time. And sure, the $30,650 starting price might seem tempting, but Consumer Reports says don't fall for it. Before we reveal the final three, make sure to leave a like and share your thoughts on the most unreliable SUV we've mentioned so far. Number 3, Volkswagen Taos. Did you know Volkswagen already sits near the bottom of the Consumer Reports Auto Brands Reliability Rankings, 25th out of 30 automakers? Well, the Taos SUV is a big reason why. Owners have reported a laundry list of problems, from glitchy tech to serious drivetrain issues, making it one of Consumer Reports' least recommended SUVs for 2025. Let's start with the electronics, because they're as frustrating as you'd expect. The infotainment system is a mess. Screens freeze, go blank, or just give up entirely, forcing owners to constantly reboot or wait for software updates. But the real headaches come from the drivetrain. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic in AWD models is jerky and unpredictable, making smooth driving nearly impossible. And the 1.5-liter turbo engine, it's got a weird power delay, meek at first, and then a sudden burst of acceleration, which makes stop-and-go traffic a nightmare. Then there are the brakes. Rear brake pads wear out way too fast, even at low mileage, leading to premature and expensive replacements. And if that's not bad enough, some owners report head gasket leaks, which can cause coolant loss, overheating, and potentially engine damage. Oh, and don't expect peace and quiet inside. The Taos is plagued by squeaks, rattles, wind noise, and even air-water leaks, all signs of cheap build quality, which isn't too surprising given how there are reports that the struggling VW plans to shut 3 factories and cut 35,000 jobs by 2030. The 2022 model year was particularly bad, racking up at least 6 NHTSA recalls, including one for an engine control defect that could cause sudden stalling, and another for a faulty fuel line that risked dangerous leaks. While Volkswagen may have addressed some of these issues in newer models, the Taos track record is hard to ignore. At $26,400, the Taos might seem like a decent deal, but Consumer Reports says it's not worth the trouble, especially when adding a little bit more money can get you much more reliable SUVs like Subaru Forester, Crosstrek, or Toyota RAV4. Number 2, Lincoln Corsair. When even Consumer Reports says a luxury SUV is the worst in its class, you know there's trouble. The Lincoln Corsair comes packed with flaws that make its $41,000 to $50,000 price tag hard to justify. Based on the problematic Ford Escape platform, the Corsair has inherited all of its mechanical woes while somehow managing to be even more disappointing given its luxury aspirations. The driving experience alone is enough to make buyers think twice. Owners of 2023 and 2024 models consistently report transmission behavior that would be unacceptable in an economy car, let alone a luxury vehicle. The gearbox hesitates, jerks, and shifts unpredictably, turning what should be smooth acceleration into a frustrating guessing game. These aren't isolated complaints. They point to fundamental issues with the transmission control system that Lincoln seems unable or unwilling to properly address. Under the hood, things go from bad to worse. Reports of unusual engine noises, sudden power loss, and even complete stalling incidents suggest serious quality control issues. The plug-in hybrid version compounds these problems with the same chronic 12-volt battery drain issues that plague its Ford cousin. The Corsair's interior tells an equally disappointing story. For a vehicle that stakes its reputation on luxury, the cabin is plagued by unacceptably poor fit and finish. Loose driver's seats, misaligned trim, and temperamental electronics undermine any sense of premium quality. When you're paying luxury prices, you shouldn't have to worry about whether your power seat will work tomorrow or if new rattles will appear after the first 1,000 miles. Perhaps most concerning is the Corsair's troubling recall history. The 2022 model's engine fire risk and sudden loss of power recalls aren't just inconveniences. They're serious safety issues that should make any potential buyer think twice. Number 1. Rivian R1S. Well, Consumer Reports has once again ranked Rivian among the least reliable car brands in the world, and the R1S SUV is no exception, with a predicted reliability score of just 20 out of 100. Despite its cutting-edge design and strong owner satisfaction scores, likely due to its niche appeal and devoted fan base, the reality is that this electric SUV suffers from significant reliability issues that make it a risky purchase. For 2025, Consumer Reports explicitly advises against buying the R1S, and owners' experiences explain why. One of the biggest concerns is cost, not just upfront, but long-term. Starting at $75,900 and going all the way up to $100,000, the R1S is a major investment. Yet owners can expect to spend $4,700 in maintenance within the first 5 years. Even more alarming is its depreciation. The R1S is projected to lose $46,650 in value over 5 years, making it one of the worst luxury EVs in terms of resale. The root of these problems lies in the R1S's overly complex electric architecture. While Rivian's advanced battery systems, air suspension, and high-tech electronics sound impressive on paper, they've proven unreliable in real-world use. Owners frequently report sudden battery shutdowns, infotainment system freezes, and charging inconsistencies, leaving them stranded or frustrated. The climate control system is another weak point, with some drivers experiencing erratic heating and cooling performance. Then there are the mechanical and build quality issues. The braking system has been criticized for inconsistent pedal feel, while body hardware problems, including misaligned panels and loose trim, make the R1S feel less polished than its price suggests. Owners also complain about electrical gremlins, from malfunctioning power accessories to glitchy driver assist features. Even the paint quality has drawn complaints, with some noticing premature wear or uneven finishes. Moreover, recalls are hard to ignore, especially for the 2022 model, which had multiple serious issues. For instance, one recall covered over 12,000 R1S and R1T vehicles due to loose fasteners that risked steering failure. Another addressed airbag failures, raising questions about Rivian's manufacturing consistency. So if the Rivian R1S is on your shopping list, you might need to think twice. We hope you enjoyed this video. Tap the screen for more content like this. See you in the next one.